Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts of 4 as we are playing with the Führerreich mod as the Kingdom of Italy. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm excited to continue playing because I am enjoying it so far. A lot of flavor, and frankly our situation is so bad. Good God guys, we've got no political power gain essentially because the events that pop up take all our political power and we're not really gaining anything, and we can't even do a national focus. On top of that, we have no civilian factories for trading or building. It means a lot of our stuff is lacking resources and we're not producing anything. And essentially we're in a really crappy position as Italy here. So we're a major power, but you can't really tell because we're building and producing about probably less than what a minor power would be. So let's go and get started and see if the situation gets any better. All right, so we're just gonna let it roll here, see what kind of events pop up. We have the 29th Italian Legislature here. This is election time has finally come. The previous liberal government has recovered from the disaster of the Red Biennium and has become a mainstay in Italian politics. Despite this, leftist sentiments have become increasingly popular among the citizens and within parliament. This election is expected to be an intense fight between the Union Socialista coalition led by the Social Democrat candidate, a guy, between the Liberal Party led by a current president of the council, Luigi Iannati. But in the way of the LSMC, a comeback for the more extreme factions in Italian politics, the leftists, Partito Socialista, or the right-wing Partito Popolare, is quite possible. Okay. Well, hopefully, we don't have any issues in this election. The foreign policy question. The first issue brought up in Parliament is the direction of our foreign policy. Former member of the... All right, is this just have a statement supported by the... Okay. We're not going to read all of the election events here because really it comes down to what the benefits are for the options. So the USSR is the core of the revolution. We should support them. And this would increase collectivist support, which we don't want to do. The liberals are right. We should focus on domestic affairs first, which is probably the way we'd want to go because we want to increase the market liberals. This would increase social democrats, and this would increase social conservatives. Okay. And then also increases the opinion with certain countries. So the conservatives lead in France right now, so this would make them happy. But you know what? I say we're going to go with the liberals because that's who's in charge right now. We don't need to start putting votes into the conservatives who have 14%. This is going to split our party, so let's not do it. We're going to go with the liberals. That's also going to generate political power too, so that's super helpful. All right, so let's do that. Try and get ourselves out of the hole here. All right. So this one is regarding the social government, various reforms led to women gain the right to vote. Oh, okay, that's suffragists. Got it. A little more. Today, the first Italian woman deputy, Lena Merlin, a member of the Socialist Party, spoke for total equality. The Socialists applauded her speech, while the more conservative elements of the Italian parliament were shocked by her shameless prepotency. Ooh, how dare women try and get the right to vote. They just want to be able to have a say in their government. So this would generate political power and then get more support for the social conservatives. I feel like we have to go with the interesting, but she's too radical because we need the market liberals to continue to get support. Right now we're sitting at 38%. This is going to get us where we wouldn't even need to have a coalition government because we would be able to rule on our own. 43% now. So the internal policy. We probably will read this one, though, because I see something about the mafia. In the last few years, southern Italy and Sicily has seen a sharp rise in organized crime. Parliament is now forced to consider substantial reforms. Don Luigi Sturzo, leader of the Partito Popolare and a Sicilian himself, suggested that an increase in funding and a statute giving Sicily more autonomy would help the island region fight the crime families. The Democratic Socialist Party wishes to pursue a broader goal of decentralization for the regions of Italy. The communists suggested to create an anti-mafia militia squads to protect the people. Suggested to create anti-mafia militia squads. Got it. The liberals preferred to maintain status quo but promised to fight organized crime. All right. So the militia could wipe them all out. That'd be the collectivist answer. Our answer would be the current policies are working fine. That would actually lose political power. Decentralization is necessary. This is for the Social Democrats, and it would grant stability. And the consumers would need less factories. This is only for 1 year. But would gain less political power, so that's a negative. The autonomy would mean that consumers would need a lot less factories. But once again, it changes. We're going to continue going with market liberal answers, whatever it is, just because I want to have a very popular party. And I believe that should actually impact this, which is part of what's making us have such low political power gain. So yeah, let's do that. I think it'll be beneficial even if we lose 20 political power. All right, because that will put us at 48%. So that now gives us average popularity. Daily political power cost is now -20. So that was actually, quite beneficial to us. So now we're going to gain political power much quicker. And we actually have 2 events. This one is the Entente Council agrees to recognize the Soviet Union. This is based on that event that we did in the previous episode. And yeah, we're just going to recognize the USSR. And that's going to increase our opinion with them because we want them to help out against Germany. Economic reforms. After the Great War, Italy faced an economic depression and became deeply buried in debt. The previous government was achieving a slow recovery, but with the new global crisis started by the LSMC, the Italian economy finds itself again on the brink of collapse. All right, so the leftist coalition is trying to push for the creation of a welfare state. Communists are pushing for collectivization, redistribution, and the liberals and conservatives both support mild state intervention only if needed. Okay, well, conservatives would actually be more inclined for state intervention when it's needed than the liberals. Liberals prefer a classical liberal anyway, as it would be applied at this period of time. Classical liberal pretty much doesn't want any state intervention in the economy. They don't really see any purpose for it. The market will solve it all. Conservatives, though, if the economy isn't healthy, if then people are suffering, conservatives, classical conservatives, not the American definition of conservatives, would, because American conservatives are essentially classical liberals when it comes to their economic policies, but classical conservatives would absolutely be okay with state intervention. They have a long history of promoting state intervention when it's needed, though they do prefer that religion does it. Religion helps people out when they're in need, and charity and stuff. So let's go ahead and see which one we want to go with. It's probably going to be market liberals again. I'm just looking at the choices here and what they give. But yeah, we're going to go with the market liberals again. And we get back the political power that we lost. So that's kind of silly that they are kind of contradicting themselves. Because I imagine that you would probably go for whichever direction you want to go. You'd probably continue clicking it. That's the smartest way to do it, rather than to be messing with your ideologies here and having them all split. All right, so the Entente Council has ended. We have gained political power from that. All right. So that was all about the council. Okay, here's the election. Despite their diminishing popularity, and I don't think it's diminishing, I think we got more popularity now, the Partito Liberale Italiano have won the election. It'll be a rough few years ahead for Luigi and his party. The communists blame his laissez-faire economic policies for the recent depression impacting Italy, while the right criticizes his party for being weak and ineffectual. Despite this, the liberals will continue to be a mainstay in Italian politics for some time. Okay, so the politics shouldn't change because we already have the PLI in power, and we're going to get more political power, and he's going to remain our leader. All right, excellent. That's nice. We got some more political power, though. We can now do industrial renovation if we so desired, which would give one more building slot to Piedmont. Well, as useful as that is, it's not worth the political power at the moment because obviously we're hurting on political power, and we can finally select a national focus, I think. Yeah, we can now do foreign policy. We got a lot of choices. Okay, I think we'll probably go for something, even though we can't really maintain it. We'll be losing political power because of it. That's okay. Maybe we should wait until we get enough to complete one. Well, no, let me take that back. Some of these are only 35 days away. Or all of them 35 days. That one's 7. All right, we probably could complete several of these then. Okay, well, let's take a look at what all of our options are and which one we want to go for. So, foreign policy. This commences the cementing of foreign policy event, which then allows us to decide which direction we want to go here, though it seems you can go a couple different directions because they're based on ruling party rather than making the other ones obsolete. Yeah, so I guess you could change ruling parties and maybe do them again. I don't know. So could go down that direction. We could do the fate of Omar Mukhtar, figure out what we want to do there. I don't really know what the result of that would be, but I would love to get rid of that colonial administration, some national spirit, because it's terrible. This would generate some political power, not much. We could do the sale of Pamphylia. I don't know what the hell that is. Or we could fortify it. Okay, so I'm guessing that's a state, one of our states here. All right, so that is our state in Anatolia. So we can sell it, probably sell it back to the Ottomans, perhaps the Greeks. I'm not entirely sure who would be selling that to. Maybe we'll get a choice, or we can fortify it and decide to keep it. Both of those are options, and it doesn't seem that they affect which one of these ones we get. Okay, interesting. We're obviously not going to sell that. Response to the London stock crash. So we're going to attempt to fix the economic situation. We have army reforms, fortifying the Alps or fortifying the Mediterranean, and the naval focuses. All right, well, obviously our military is not the concern right now. We have severe economic issues that we should probably work on. I think even before foreign policy. I think it's necessary that we do the response to the London stock crash, because we are in a really crappy situation. Though I'd love to go ahead and get rid of that national spirit, but I don't know. Oh, okay, either direction we go would get rid of it. But what I'm seeing here is this is 35 days and this is 7, so that's why we're gonna go for this one, and hopefully things go well from it. And it looks like national focus has been bypassed, a bunch of them. So let me just take a look here. Maybe I should have waited. Well, I guess we already have it completed. Oh wow, they sure like to write on here. The industrial question. I almost feel like we should read this. Yeah, I think we are going to, because it's another event's going to fire and we might need this information. So after the LSMC, the Italian economy found itself in a state similar to the crisis that preceded the Red Biennium. Now, if we want to recover quick and not fall to another Red Revolution, we must decide where and how to develop our industry. The natural options are the rural south and our new acquisitions, such as Dalmatia. The southern regions, or Mezzogiorno, have a long history of being culturally and economically separated from the north. The south was once a monarchy ruled by a Bourbon. The Kingdom of the Two Sicilies, which in 1861 fell under... so are this is all historical stuff, because we know the history. At least I know the history. I assume you guys do as well. We got the Casa Nostra, which is the mafia. New economic program was pacified. Okay, so it tells you what it does, so we do need to read it. Most politicians never cared much of the southern region, instead developed the north. That led to the creation of the crime organizations like Cosa Nostra or Ndrangheta, I don't even know what that is, to a lower standard of living than compared to northern Italy. A new economic program centered on the Mezzogiorno will pacify the harsh relations with the local population, but could lead to a war with the crime families that are in control of the rural Sicily. Dalmatia has only been Italian since the end of the Great War. Before then, it was Austrian, Venetian, and Croatian. Dalmatia is a long lost symbol of Italian nationalism and Austrian greed. Poets talk about the beauty. Hundreds of thousands of soldiers died for this land since the acquisition of the region by the Austrians under the Treaty of Campo. Goddamn, a terrible pronunciation. Campo Formio. The area has been severely ignored. Moving the Italian economic center of this region could favor immigration to the coast and the development of new ports like the Pearl of Dalmatia, Ragusa, or the Rose of the Adriatic, Trieste. All right, so we need to choose. I don't know if we'll get an event or if this is just setting us up for which option we want to go here, and they wanted to fire an event, so they gave us the choices of what we wanted to do here. Okay, so essentially we can choose, going with as the event said, we can go with improve in southern Italy, which would cause trouble with the mafia, but would probably make a lot of sense. Or we can improve our territories over here. Well, I think it makes the most sense to invest in southern Italy, but let's take a look at what we get from this, because it kind of seems like we're going to get the same thing. Oh no, there's a little bit difference in resources. Aluminum, or chromium. Okay, same amount of civilian factories though. Just taking a look at, because they differ all the way down. Wow. Okay, well none of these get rid of the thing I wanted to get rid of, so Yeah, maybe this wasn't the best way to go. I thought that this was going to fire an event that did something rather than just explained stuff for us. Okay, what I think we're going to do is we need to get rid of, we have to do this, guys, because we've got to get rid of that national spirit. That's what's devastating our economy right now. So let's go ahead and do this. We only wasted 7 days. It's fine. We'll be able to complete this one with the amount of political power we have. So let's go ahead and knock it out. We need to find out what we're going to do with this guy. We've got him locked up. It's about time we discover what we're going to do, what our choices. The Kingdom of Denmark just declared war on the Hamburg commune, which is right here. Okay. Chaos in Kiel. We just learned of that, and you guys can read this if you want. But the Danish are probably, I'm going to assume, are going to win this conflict as they invade south. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I can't believe how ridiculously bad our beginning situation is here. And it's quite negative. We have the 20th International Expedition of Venice's Biennale, something like that. So you read this here, guys. The point is that we can say it's not the time, or say let's start the party and get political power and get an event. So obviously we're going to do that. I'm all for party, guys. Once again, lots of stuff to read. I love the flavor. It's great. We're going to go ahead and just pick an option here for this particular event, though. So we can go with political power and improve relations with the Swiss Confederation. We can improve relations with Romania, or we can improve the popularity of the Libertarian Socialist. Well, I don't want to do that then. Well, I think there's like events for making the Swiss your friends. And with them in the middle of us and France, we're either going to want to attack them or we're going to want to make friends with them. I have a feeling we'd probably lose any war with them with our relatively weak state. Looking at Romania, they're currently controlled by the nationalist populists. Market liberals are in Switzerland. All right, well, let's make friends with Switzerland. Why not? I don't really want to attack into their mountains anyway, not with our limited resources. Long wins the presidency of the United States. Let's see how dictatorial he actually is. Oh my, what's going on in America? Has officially been declared the inaugural president of the United States of America, the first Democratic president in more than 3 decades. He comes into office promising wealth, inheritance, and economic reforms. Okay. Clearly resonate with many. He was up to... Okay. We'll see what happens over here in America. They are currently... Democratic Party currently has, obviously they have the presidency and they have most support as well. The 3rd International Film Festival of Venice. Okay. So films like Little Women, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, Frankenstein, and Grand Hotel have made their debut there. Okay, so Frank Capra takes home the most awards. Oh, I get to pick who gets the awards. Okay. Either way, we get political power, and it's a chance for us to improve relations with country. Well, I feel like Frank Capra should probably take the award because we all know that Italians are the best filmmakers, right? So I might be a little bit biased here as Italy. I think we should give him the award. So, bow. There we go. And I know that we could have used the improved relations, but honestly, guys, improving relations is really easy to do. It's not hard to get people's opinion up of you. In fact, I mean, it's only 10 political power. We could do that now if we wanted to and get it up to 100. It's not hard to do at all. Oh wow, really? Brazilian People's State just declared war on the United States of Brazil. So there's a civil war in Brazil. Okay, let's take a look at the situation there. It looks like the South is the Brazilian People's State. They are under the control of paternal autocrats, while the market liberals control the rest of the country. All right, well, kind of think United States of Brazil. Ooh, it's split. There is now the Union of Brazil, which is under the control of the collectivists. Okay, then. So I think we should get involved in this conflict because one, we don't have anything else to do, and it's fun to fight in those little conflicts with your 2 little divisions, and 2, because we want the market liberals to win here. So let's get involved, but first we need a new national focus. I'm sure we're going to get an event from this, the fate of Omar Mukhtar. And we won't be able to do this option until we get that event, apparently. Alright, well, let's go ahead and pick the next thing we want to do here. I really wanted to do one of these, but I guess we'll wait a few days for the event to fire. Let's go ahead and send some assistance. We're going to send volunteers. How many can I send? Only 2 divisions. Once again, yeah, we didn't build any divisions. That makes sense. We're going to send the same 2 divisions that we sent last time, even if it's, you know, not as mountainous here. There are some mountains. So let's go and send our divisions. You know that they're gonna obviously want them. This is the 4th of December is when our units are going to get there. So we'll just kind of fast forward over to that. Unless we get that event. There we go. The fate of Omar Mokhtar. They did not do the description for the event, or it's not localized properly. So we can sentence him to life in prison, or we can sentence him to death. Well, if we sentence him to life in prison, then there's a chance that there can be like some type of prison break to get him out and rescue him. If we sentence him to death, though, I have a feeling that the Libyans are not going to be happy about that. So let's just sentence him to life in prison. As tempted as I am to sentence him to death, I think we're going to do... Yeah, I just don't know where this mod is going. It's really just guessing, essentially. And without even a description, we don't even know how the mod's interpreting this. So we're just going to go ahead and sentence him to life in prison. Let's not piss off the Libyans any further. All right, so we've done that. And I believe that means that we can't go this way, right? Yeah, that does. So I kind of made a choice here on this one that we are not going to go this way. All right, well, that's a shame because it seems like some of these are okay, aren't bad. But you get more options going this way. You know, I'm looking at the 2 of them, and this one is not a bad direction, guys. I'm absolutely fine with going that way. Here we're just deporting people, and then we're sponsoring Italian settlements. So you lose 10,000 manpower, get 5,000 in a civilian factory. This is, you know, pretty good. Some good stuff here. While this one, we don't really... I guess this might end up resulting in Ethiopia becoming a protectorate, so that's good. Well, these ones are more based off of Libya than anything else, but there are some good stuff here. Obviously this one, and I mean, we have 2 different options to go down this way. So yeah, I'm fine with going down this route. So let's go and get this first one, because we really need to remove that national spirit. So that's our goal right now. Okay, so the Union of Brazil was not at war with the United States of Brazil. All right, so they've all been brought into the conflict. They are all fighting each other now. And we finished a ton of research. Okay, excellent. We'll go ahead and do some stuff there in a second. Let's first figure out what we want to research here. How many do we have again? Is it 3? I think it's 3 available. Yeah, we have 3 available. All right, well, let's go with... Yeah, I don't really need to go for any of those. We're done here for right now until 1937. We could start working on the next one. It's not that far ahead. In fact, I think we might... Yeah, let's go ahead and start working on the next one because, well, we don't really have a lot of factories right now. So let's try and make the ones that we do have as good as they can possibly be. I know it's a little bit of head, guys, but I think it's worth it for right now. I really want to go for fighters, but at the same time, I don't want to go for that without the company. So we might be able to get that soon. So we're not going to do that. We'll likely go for artillery, perhaps. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, let's do artillery. That makes the most sense. Let's bump up the artillery, make them a little bit better. Oh, hold up. I'm fucking shit up. I need to pick a different one. Alright, so artillery, and then the last one. Oh, I think we're going to do some army doctrines if we are already invested in one. We are not. Okay, so we have to pick which direction we want to go. Italy typically does the Grand Battle Plan in vanilla. Grand Battle Plan is okay. We're not going to do mass assault, though. I think we're going to do... I really want to do superior firepower in a way, but I could also see going with the mobile warfare as well. I think that this would probably be the best option for us right now. Mobile warfare, we don't have a lot of tanks. It's going to be a while before we get our industry up. And a lot of these bonuses only really help the tanks and the motorized. So I'm just trying to see if they changed any of these, by the way, guys. See if they went any different direction here. Yeah, let's go with superior firepower, guys. That's the route I want to go on this particular instance. Let's go and get our soft attack up. And I know we're not getting any research bonuses for him yet, which is why we're not going to go all the way down the doctrines. I just figured we'd start working on them. I know we're not going to get enough research bonuses for all of them, so... and we now have our 2 divisions there. Excellent. That'll give us something to do. just slow it down a bit. And let's get started and see if we can't get one of these countries knocked out of the war. It seems that the north is where they need the most assistance. There's no possible way they're going to win this. Nope. There's no way, man. They got troops over here that are currently cut off that we could rescue. That's kind of big. In fact, I feel like that should be our priority, is rescuing those divisions there. So let's go ahead and make that happen. Though we're going to need somebody here to protect the capital as well. Damn it. Yeah, alright. We'll attempt to advance this way with these guys while these guys go on over here. We're just going to have to spread them out a little bit and this is going to take forever to move anywhere, so we'll put up the speed 4. And more divisions cut off. I'm going to attempt to rescue them. Alright, so we're going to get these guys going in here so they don't get destroyed. And they got them completely cut off. And then these guys will probably actually have to defend here against multiple divisions, unfortunately. If we could take control of that city, that'd be excellent. I'm just going to try and... I wonder if we'd win there. We would. So we could push them back, but it'd ultimately be... it'd be optimum to come up behind them, take that territory. So we're not going to be able to win there. It looks like they are attempting to move here, so that's good. We got the win now. Excellent. So let's go ahead and see if we can't wrap around these guys, get them cut off and destroyed. We could just beeline for the capital down there. I have a feeling like we'd end up getting cut off doing that, but we might try doing that. Mexican state just declared war on Kruzub. Is that how you pronounce that? Yeah, I guess Kruzub. So Mexico is attempting to expand their lands. Let me just take a look at them. They're currently... Oh, they're populist. Okay, so somebody told me that there's like a war between the United States and Mexico. And if the United States wins, then they can gain their power. And then plus I think they have Mexico as a puppet or something like that. But if they lose, like then America is in a really, really weak position for the rest of the game, which would be interesting because, obviously vanilla America is always quite powerful. So we did win here. But now we're in a state we can't really advance further. I'm going to take this one once this guy leaves. He lives in 19 hours. So we're going to grab that up. And now these guys are trying to reconnect here, so that's unfortunate. Let's see if we can't get over there first. Probably not going to be able to. Let me just take a look here. 1 day, 0 hours, and 3 days. And we get there in 2 days. So we won't be able to beat that guy. What if we just attacked him? Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll attack him so that we can grab this up. This guy's going to attempt to go that way. When does he get there? 3 days. It's going to be a while. All right, excellent. So what we're going to do now is let's go ahead and attack here. And then we no longer need to do this attack. They are attempting to come back here, so I can't cut them off. But when do they get there? 8 hours, so they'll be there very soon. Okay. Overall, the situation is extremely dire for our side. I don't see how we're going to win this, but we will try. We will try our best. All right, we got amnesty for the guerrillas. And now we can do the install local leader, which is pretty important to get done because this will remove that nasty national spirit that we have, which is currently giving us a negative 15% recruitable population factor and 10% consumer good factories. That's where all our fucking factories are going. So yeah, it's going to be really important to get that done. So we should be able to win here, especially with help from the Brazilians. These guys are expanding over this way. Overall, this is, it's not good. It's not good at all. I'd love to be able to win here. I don't know if we'll be able to. Let's pull it back, and let's go ahead and do... Oh, damn. I always do that shit. The wrong button. I meant to do that, and then just give them a little bit of a planning bonus here. And did it not work? Looks like it did not work. Yeah, it's not working. Can I get... No, I can't. Yeah, it won't let me do a plan. Why? For whatever reason, it's saying I have to set it over here. That's odd. It's extremely odd. All right, well, there's no point in having that if I can't set the plan up. Whatever. It's weird. All right, I could have done one here, though. Got a little bit of planning bonus. Looks like we should be able to get that division destroyed, but it's not going to be enough, guys. It's really not. We'll go and attack, see if we can't win here. Looks like we could get a win. If we win there, we have these guys cut off, and we can destroy them as well. I think it's just going to be too little too late, though. The Republic of Hungary just declared war on the Kingdom of Romania. Oh, shit. Alright, there is conflict everywhere in the world. That is ticking world tension up. It's at 13% right now. Remember, we need to get world tension up higher if we ourselves want to start any conflicts. I don't think we actually want to start any conflicts, though, honestly. These guys are going to attempt to leave. That's expected. Alright, well, we'll continue to attack until they do. Although I don't think it's going to work. Nah, let's just pull it back. There's no reason. Once they get there, we'll be in a shitty position. So we'll just go and grab that up. There's nobody there anymore. I don't think they're coming over here. So just grab the province up. And then what I'm going to do is send one division towards the capital here. And just hope that that works out for us. I would like to stay here with one division, though, for protecting our capital. I think that's pretty important. All right, so we've gotten excavation. Let's continue down the construction line, even though... Oh, we are in 1937, never mind. And let's go and get this unit moving on over here. Or just go straight over there, actually. And I think what we'll probably do is beeline over there. In fact, I'll just send them there now. And we can always make changes if necessary. Though I don't want them going down that way. I want them to come down the coast. I think that'd be the smartest way to do it. Alright, so we should get that unit destroyed very soon. Capital's still secure. I think our country should hold out as long as the capital is still there. So let's come over here and attempt to cut these guys off if possible, because they're about to advance right there. Oh yeah, they're coming up over here now. All right, so it should be fairly easy to cut them off with them advancing the way they are, and then we'll get them destroyed. And we'll just continue with our guy down there, and let's just hope that he doesn't get cut off, because I won't be paying attention to him, so I have no idea what's going on with him. Okay, let's go and advance up over here. And we're just going to be following behind them because they're going this way now. Looks like the two sides are now fighting each other. I think these guys are now fighting each other, so that's good. We need our enemies to fight each other. We're continuing to advance towards that capital. And they are now going over here. Let's just go this way and cut these guys off. Rather than, it'd probably be better to go like this, actually. Yeah, that'd be the best way to do it. Or just straight up here, because this guy's now leaving. So we should be able to cut these guys off easy enough. And we are still beeline towards the capital there. And that will force a capitulation, most likely. We'll just take this province and they are now cut off. Which is excellent. And we'll probably destroy them next. I'll attack down here. They're currently attacking themselves. And we got the install a local leader done. Excellent. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, so that removed that nasty national focus. Do we want to do the next one here? I don't think so. I think there's other stuff we need to do. First, obviously the Italian election is done. And the liberals have won. We can now deal with the left. Consumer goods factories will be less. We'll get more political power. And, okay. The communist threat will be removed with a modest minimum wage. Yeah, we definitely need to do this, because that's another one of the national spirits that is just wrecking us right now. So let's go ahead and try and get rid of it, or at least reduce the effects of it. We're going to go attack over here. It doesn't look like we're going to win, but we're going to continue to attack up. Remember, their supply is actually... let's... what would be the best way to do this? Okay, they're going to attempt to come reconnect. That's a problem. Can we keep them separated while we wait? No, that's not going to work. I was gonna say, if we could keep them separated while we wait for their attrition to really hit them, yeah, then that would be all right. I don't want to attack across the river across here, so let's go here, and then we're gonna attack this way. I think that would probably be the best way to do it, because yeah, when they land here, they'll be able to attack either way to try and reconnect them. How are we doing on going towards that capital? Good, but we are in a position where we could be cut off now. And there is somebody there to stop us, so we're gonna have to fight them. But they're militia troops. Unfortunately, they're winning, kind of. I wish I had both units down there, but we had to keep somebody up here, and we were doing a lot of good up here too. Excellent. We can now. I'm gonna attempt to attack them here and see how that looks. Not quite how I want. Let's go ahead and just further separate them so they won't be able to be reconnected. And it looks like they're attacking across a river, which is super stupid on their part. So yeah, we'll come up over here. We're going to grab this and attack these guys, because you see more and more troops are going to come up over here and attempt to reconnect those guys, which we can't allow. Looks like they lost. It was a river attack, which was pretty silly on their part. We are now at 52 down there. Excellent. So we now have this. They are leaving. And I think we'll go ahead and let them leave. I'm almost tempted to attack them there, just to see what would happen. We would get a win, but let's just pull it back and let them leave. There's no reason to do it this way. Just make sure they can't reconnect them easily. And then we'll come over here and destroy them afterwards. All right, grab that, please. Okay, still looking good. Remember, they can just cut us off with one snatching of a province there, and our troops are now cut off. So we're in a really shitty situation overall. And yeah, they're about to do it. Damn it! I expected that to happen. It was risky when we did it. So we are now going to have to bring our troops down there to assist, but at the same time, we have these guys now coming over here to reconnect. God damn it. Shit. When are we going to get there? 3 days and 5 hours? 3 days and 2 hours. Wow. So close. If only we had just one more damn division, guys. I feel like we're going to have to attack across a river to lock these guys down. It's so unfortunate because it doesn't really... yeah, but we would end up losing that. Yeah, it's a matter of freaking hours, guys. Yeah, that's extremely unfortunate, because then when they reconnect them, we lose. All right, it's fine. What I'll do is just cut off another division, whatever. It's not optimum, but we'll be able to reconnect these guys, so there's another added benefit to that. All right, looks like we won by taking the capital in the last moment. Excellent, so they have been defeated, and we now control all of the south here, and now we're just fighting one country. Excellent, that worked out very, very nicely. So let's come over here and attempt to do the same thing against these guys. We need to rescue these troops here. That's goes without saying. The capital is going to be a little bit harder to beeline towards. So let's see how we want to do this. Okay, I think cutting off some divisions here would probably make the most sense. Let's go. I guess we're going here. We'll have to defend once we get there. Let's go and get these troops moving up. We're going to have them take the railroads to right about there. Actually, they should have took the railroads up to here. All right, so they should get here soon. And we now have more manpower, 334,000 manpower. Are we building stuff by now? We are not. We don't have anything for trading. We don't have any factories, despite, that's strange. You'd think you would have some factories. How bad is the one spirit? Okay, so that's just one. Oh, it's this one, the LSMC. Yeah, that one's pretty much ensures that we're not going to get any factories. All right, well, that's a shame. So we've defeated one of the two Brazilian rebels here, and we're going to attempt to get the final one defeated, and it looks like there's problems up here somewhere. Where was that at? Was it here? Yeah, right here. Okay, so they have a war between these two. Yeah, we'll see if the whole USSR gets pulled in or not. I really wanted to rescue them. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. In fact, we should have had our railroads going over to here instead. Or actually, right here. Oops, I seem to turn the railroads off. All right, go over there, guys. Help them out. We did defend here successfully. We need to get some more troops cut off. Like I said, I'd love to beeline up to the capital here, but I don't think that would be effective this particular instance. So let's go ahead and cut off these troops here. It's too easy. Let's just take their provinces here, cut them off, and then maybe our allies will be able to destroy them. I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening there. So we now have moved our troops here. Their organization's high enough to go ahead and push forward here. I'm going to attempt to reconnect. Nope, it's irrelevant. They destroyed them. Damn, that's devastating. I was really hoping that we'd be able to get it done. That ended up not being the case. They're now expanding their lands. So let's pull back a bit, come up over here. And we have gotten the deal with the left national focus. That'll be super helpful. Economic reforms would result in us being able to build military and civilian factories faster and giving us a civilian factory. Okay. Just see what other options we have available to us. We could start investing in southern Italy, and I think that would probably be the best option. I think we are going to do it the southern Italy route, though I do kind of want to take a look at what these give. Promoting industry, reviving, so that's factory output or dockyard output, and dockyard output, excuse me. This lets you construct faster. This gives you dockyards, also dockyards and naval bases as well. Okay. You get the national spirit for military and civilian construction speed. It's not as good as this one, though. We get 2 more military factories. This is 3 military factories and 3 civilian. Okay. Infrastructure. This is more population with stability and less consumer good factories needed. Okay. New economic center. This is factory output, doctrine output. I mean, both of them are pretty good overall, from what it seems. This is what we have to do to get rid of the LMC, which is critically important to us. So we have to go down this route. And I think we should invest in Southern Italy. It's about time we gave a little bit of love to Southern Italy, and we're going to deal with the mafia down there. Okay, so we now have to defend here. It looks like they knew what I was going to do there, but I'll take the defense in the mountains. Yeah, hell yeah. We'll do some defending, guys. That's the way how we're going to cause massive casualty issues for these guys. Just taking a look at... Oh, they have a lot of manpower, though. Okay, I mean, not a lot of manpower, but a lot for Brazil. Mexico has won their war, not surprising. We did win here as well. I wonder if we can win there. Maybe we'll beat them with them having equipment troubles. And Romania ended up defeating the Hungarians. So they now control all this territory. All right, well, I'm kind of regretting not being a little bit friendlier to them, huh? We should have made friends with them instead of the Swiss, perhaps. I don't know. So yeah, I'm not going to do, once again, I'm not going to do any of, you're not going to start borders or anything like that. I think we're fine. I don't think anybody's going to invade us. And everybody's already trained over there as well. And yes, I forgot, we're at war. We're defending here successfully, attacking here successfully, and hopefully we'll get them cut off. That looks like they already retreated the troops, so it's irrelevant. Yeah, it's pretty much irrelevant here. And then we don't even need to get that win. I'm just going to get it because it's a win, and we're killing men and destroying equipment. That's the way I'm looking at it. Okay, let's see here. They're invading this way. Where do we want to attempt to attack? I think we'll go up here. See what we can't do there. It looks like they are actually advancing up there. I don't know if we'll get there in time. We'll just have to see. I wish we could send one more division. But our division numbers are so low, though. That just doesn't allow that. Hardly any army experience. Really can't make any adjustments either. They are now once again advancing south. That's good, because then we'll be able to get them cut off. And we are winning here, but it's actually not what I want to do. It looks like they're leaving there anyways. We're going to bring these troops over here. We're going to try and use our troops together. I've been trying to spread them out into multiple locations. And yeah, they're now advancing towards our capital here. That's bad. But yeah, I think we have so little divisions, we're going to need to concentrate our forces just a little bit. We're never going to get anything done here. Like, we're never going to be able to cut these guys off or anything like that. So we're now defending. And as soon as we finish the defense, we're going to help them out. Try and get that win. And all these defenses are very, very effective for us in the mountains here. Because we are not only mountain troops, but even if you weren't mountain troops, I mean, it's just such a good terrain for defense. And this is how we're going to win. You know, maybe not manpower. I don't know what is that to see. But equipment is one way that we can get them destroyed. So we've now taken that. Let's go ahead and get them cut off here. And then we're going to go ahead. I want to attack them, but let's wait until we actually are about to get that province. Invest in Southern Italy is done. I love how quick these national focuses are. Very, very nice. And that gave us the steel, the aluminum, and some civilian factories. We might actually be able to build something now. I don't know. We'll have to take a look. Let's go ahead and get this national spirit. And let me just take a look. We are now building stuff, which means we could trade for that oil we need. Because right now, guys, we are not able to build certain things. We're having a lot of trouble, especially with our navy, which is critically important for Italy. So let's get the oil that we need, guys. We're going to trade with the United States, although, we don't even know if the United States is going to be friendly or not. Are they still market liberals over there? That's right, they're social democrats, but that's not too bad. There's also Mexico, but they are populist there. And then there's Venezuela, which are market liberals. You know what? Let's trade with the Venezuelans. Yeah, that's what I want to do. We'll trade with them. If I can figure out the hotkey. So we'll trade with the Venezuelans. We're just going to give them 2 of our factories. It's not going to be enough oil, but we need to build factories, and we're never gonna get this shit done if we give away all of our factories. And you know, it puts us in a good position. We're building stuff now. Even the convoys can build. So yeah, I like that. That'll be good enough for right now, just until we get our economy improved a bit. So these guys will be there momentarily. Let's go ahead and attack. That might be a bit too soon. I don't know. Well, we should have it taken soon. Interwar artillery has been researched. We do want to get anti-tank and anti-air, but we don't even have the experience to plug that in yet, so let's just wait. And once again, we don't really have the experience to do anything. So there's no reason to really be investing in a lot of that. And then with everything else, like I want to get my navy improved, but at the same time, I think we'll go do the carriers actually, because I'm not going to build the level 1s. We'll wait till we get the level 2s. So it doesn't matter if we don't have the research company. You know what? I don't know if we'll ever even get any research companies anytime soon. So we have pushed them back. Oh, what happened there? Oh, okay. That war over there is over. It looks like the rebels lost in this particular instance. We did win here, which is excellent. Now we'll be able to get that unit destroyed. Let's see what else we can do here. If we can get any more of these units cut off, it's going to be difficult. I don't know if there's any. If we take this, it might be worth it if it gets us some factories for our ally, and we might be able to cut them off doing this as well. So that's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and have these guys. When are they going to leave? 6 days. It's going to be a while. Let's go and go this way then. Make sure they don't have anywhere to retreat to, and hopefully these guys here don't cut us off. We'll just have to see. So we did take that. I don't know if there was any factories in there or not, but that was kind of the reason I was going that way. And let's just see if we can't cut them off. That's really what we're going to work on doing right now. And they're getting ever close to the capital. That's something we need to be concerned about. But we do have this division here that can wipe them out if need be. And he's going to wipe out that unit. And this guy here will try and come up around this way, although it does look like they're going to make that impossible to do. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, that's a bummer. Well, you know what? Hold up. Okay, let's let them have it. We're going to grab this one up, and then we'll come back around and cut them off that way. Yeah, that's the way we'll do it. Yeah, that'll work out, I think. All right, so we'll grab this one, and then we're going to come over this way. And let's see, because these guys are actually moving to take that now. And then we can just attack them from right there. Yeah, that'll be the best way to do it. It'll work out fine. And we'll get that unit destroyed. They don't have a lot of divisions. They are getting so close to the damn capital, though. Their division numbers are currently 10 to 16, but our guys is only 6 to 10. So, yeah, overall, we definitely need to get these units destroyed. Let's just attack now. And that'll be one division destroyed there and one division destroyed there. And there we go, got that done. Let's go ahead and come down here and deal with these units here. We'll just use him to come down on the railroads down to this province, since we don't know where the front's going to be by the time we get down there. Trying our best to help them out, but they're not making it easy, our allies here, because they're just all over the fucking place. And they have a ton of divisions down here doing nothing. So that's frustrating, not helping us when they could be. Could easily cut these guys off, so let's go over there and attempt to do that, since that's one division there that's currently stretching out the front. I hope they take that province. They're not gonna. Alright, well, luckily nobody seems to be coming over here just yet. Having a lot of difficulty here, surprisingly enough. Oh, because they're not actually cut off. Yeah, they have a port. Alright, I didn't think about that. Alright, well, whatever. I think we'll still be able to get them. They might get destroyed, they might retreat, and then have to go to another port. We'll continue doing it, though. To get the national focus done, this is factory output and dockyard output. Excellent. Let's go ahead. We're going to go all the way down this, guys, because we have to get rid of that national spirit. Until then, we're going to be hurting. Hey, let's go ahead and get that. And they have further pushed themselves deeper into our territory and getting themselves where they can easily be cut off. This is not smart on their part. Having some difficulty here. This is going really slow. Very, very slow. I wish I'd created a front here before I attacked, but whatever. It's fine. We didn't really have a lot of time anyways. And let's go and get these guys cut off. Right there, that'll cut them off if we can beat them. It looks like we won't be able to. Whoa. Let me just take a look. Yeah, we're not going to be able to beat them, so let's instead go this way. Makes far more sense. rather than just attacking them there. Yeah, they're going to attempt to get out, but they won't. It won't work for them. We beat them, I think. Let me see. 1 day and 16 hours. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? Oh, that's a shame. And that's where it helps to have both of the divisions down here, but we just can't do it right now. All right, so we're going to have to attack them and hope they retreat that way. There's really no other options here. Okay, so this guy's still almost destroyed. We now have 10 army experience, so we can make some adjustments, and I think that's exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm really tempted to do it here because this is the division I want to build out, but the divisions that we've been currently using is this one, so it makes far more sense to instead give them the field hospitals. So I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, let's give them field hospitals and save it. Yeah, let's do it. All right, so we're going to save it, and that's actually going to be the end of the episode, guys. I actually went a lot longer than I had planned to. This war here is actually going on. I did not expect this, and the Market Liberals are winning. They actually invaded. I really thought that that maybe the home country would invade Africa, but I never expected the Market Liberals in Africa to invade the home country. So that's the reason why I didn't help. I regret not helping now, because look at them. They're doing the damn thing. All right, well, they don't need our assistance any longer. Though I'm tempted to send them some divisions. I don't know if there's any other conflicts. We'll take a look at around the world and see if we want to help out in... I don't really want to help on that one, I don't think. Oh, wow. They're losing. Holy shit. They must be Germans helping out, because Hamburg is actually winning, it looks like. Yeah, Hamburg Commune is currently winning the conflict. Germans must be helping them. All right. I'm not going to get involved in that one, but I'm tempted to send some assistance over here. Send them a couple volunteers just to make it go a little bit quicker and ensure they win and get ourselves more experience, obviously. Oh, we got a lot of options here that we can do that I haven't looked at. All right, we'll look at these next episode. Overall, I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode as we are helping out in Brazil, attempting to get them some victories while we improve our economy, which we've definitely made some good progress here, I think. It's getting better, guys. It's a bummer we're not earning more political power because we haven't really done anything with our government. But these only cost 100 now. Interesting. We get more manpower with only 100. Okay, we could also go from peacetime to okay. Huh. Yeah, it's only 100. It's usually normally 150. Well, I think we should probably do this then, guys. It makes perfect sense to do this and get rid of these really negative penalties here. Yeah, that'll help. Let's go and do it now. All right, and that should get us a few more civilian factories for trading and for building. In fact, I almost want to trade for more resources, but you know what? We're almost done here. So let's finish this up, and then we'll give away one of our civilian factories for some trade. So yeah, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you leave that like on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and go check out some of our other content. A lot of stuff on the channel, especially if you enjoy Hearts of Iron. I've done, I don't know how many campaigns, 15, 16, 17, I don't know, a lot of them. So you should be able to find something that you would like watching in between these episodes here. And also leave a comment. Love talking to you guys. All right, thanks for watching.